Hello. So I know I mentioned a little bit earlier my tea that I've been drinking, and I kind of wanted to go over how I prepare this tea because, like I've mentioned, living in Texas, it's extremely hot here, and so sometimes I don't want warm tea, but cold tea or iced tea sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna start from the beginning on the products that I'm using right now. I have got the raspberry flavored herbal tea concentrate that boosts your metabolism. And it's in powder form, so I'll kind of show you how it started because I did do a little bit of this before I decided to start recording. But for instance, this is what the powder looks like. Sorry about the shaky hands. I really like this because it's flavorful and it helps boost your digestive system and helps wake you up. There are 85 grams of caffeine per serving too, so if, like me, you are a coffee fiend, this would be a good alternative, especially in the morning. I've even been able to drink it all day long. I usually stop drinking it around 4 p.m. and then I can still sleep at night, which is incredible because if I drink a cup of coffee after like 2, I won't be able to sleep. The second ingredient I have in here is, well, I'm about to add it. You guys are gonna see me add this. It's the Herbal Aloe Concentrate for digestive health. And I chose mango because mango is delicious and why not, you know? This is a liquid supplement that we're gonna be adding in here to the tea. In my picture already, as you can see, there's something down there, and I recently found a local farmer who sets up this little stand. It's just him. It's not even like a complete farmer's market, but I got to speak to the elder of the family who has run this farm for years and years. They have 4, maybe 5 farms in the East Texas area where they farm everything. I mean, I had options of fruits, vegetables, homemade, or not homemade, home kept, you know, beekeeper honey, and there's even a honeycomb in here. And when I tell y'all I'm excited to eat this, I can't wait. So I decided for this batch of tea that I was going to incorporate some natural honey. So I put the honey in here, probably like 2 or 3 tablespoons worth, and got my kettle pot going and then heated it up and stirred it together, and I've been waiting for about the past hour and a half for it to cool. Right here is where we have the herbal tea. Obviously I'm making a bigger batch, so I used probably 4 or 5 tablespoons worth of, excuse that, worth of the aloe tea because I'm making a big batch and I want it to be strong because I enjoy the flavor that much. So we're gonna go ahead and first I'm gonna add in the ice. Even though everything's cool, I still want my ice in there. Go ahead and stir this up just a little bit more. One of the things that I really love about this tea, aside from it tasting so good, is that the high energy that you get from it, like the boost, is clear. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of like focus, hyper focus, and I struggle with focusing on anything. So for me, that's like a huge plus. I feel like I can get anything done. And again, I can sip on this tea all day long while I'm running errands, or if I'm up to something, and it's not gonna make me jittery the way coffee does. That shaky hand you just saw, it's just me, it runs in the family. So now I added just a little bit of water to kind of, you know, get the last bit out of the cup. But now is when I'm gonna add this mango concentrate, which is just another flavorful thing that helps your digestive health. And obviously being derived from aloe, this is what I mentioned earlier specifically, helps your gut balance its bacteria so that you can eat properly, use your supplements, and your stomach is able to actually absorb the nutrients from what you're eating and the supplements that you're taking. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, you know, I'm eating the right things, I'm taking the right supplements, I'm, you know, doing the right physical activity and movements, and I just don't feel a difference. I take my iron and I'm still exhausted. That's a big one. So many people suffer from chronic fatigue, and a lot of times it comes down to possible anemia or low iron, or altogether low absorption of your nutrients, those micronutrients that exist in the food that you eat and the supplements and vitamins and herbs that you ingest on a daily basis, whatever form that might be. This aloe concentrate helps your stomach lining be able to absorb the nutrients from what you're doing. And without the ability to absorb, you can eat the right things and take the right supplements and use the right herbs and get no benefit from it. So for me, this is a big deal to include into my diet, because I want to make sure that, you know, I'm eating clean, but what is that really doing if my stomach's not absorbing the proper nutrients? Nothing. I'm actually going to use a measuring cup because I should probably have been doing that anyways. I've just been using spoonfuls. So right now I'm going to add a third a cup of the Herbal Aloe Concentrate, which is a liquid, as you can hopefully see as I pour it in. It smells so good. I could drink this stuff. It's kind of crazy. Like, sometimes I want to. I would put it in my water just to flavor my water. That's how good it is. Okay. Now that I've got everything in here, obviously I'm gonna stir it, make sure it gets mixed pretty well. Have you guys take a look just to see, you know, this is how concentrated it is so far. I'm gonna add lots of water so that I can drink a lot of it, but this is what we've got going so far. Just a bit of ice. Sometimes if you're not gonna drink it all at once, I add the ice to like make sure everything's cold now that I use the hot water to make sure everything mixed together properly. This is because I'm wanting to drink it immediately, so I threw some ice cubes in there. But if you have cold water and just a little bit of ice, water is the last ingredient. Gonna go ahead and stir it up again. I can smell it already. The mango and the raspberry smells so good. And here we go. I've got an entire pitcher. This will last me all day. It's like perfect sizing for me, but it's gonna help my digestive tract. It's gonna help my healthy gut bacteria absorb all the nutrients that I need from my food and my supplements that I'm taking. It's gonna give me some natural energy, mood enhancement. I always feel more clear-minded and able to focus on my tasks at hand, and that's something that I also struggle with. So, if you want to give it a try, if you want to ask any questions, please shoot me a DM and let's talk about it. These are the flavors I chose of these products because I love raspberry and I love lemon, or not lemon, excuse me. I do love lemon, but I love raspberry and I love mango, and I'm really glad that I chose those as my first choice for now, but I do have lemon and cranberry on the way, I believe. So shoot me a message. Let's talk more about it. These products are incredible, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I would not be promoting or trying to even talk about these things unless I had confidence in the products. In this case, I do. So peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I hope to hear from you soon.